No, that was question 20.
I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. The blonde woman pictured in the top right corner of question 14. That's the Gangster's
God.
Paradise.
That was
Gangsta's
Michelle.
Paradise.
That's Michelle Pfeiffer. Yes.
Sorry, let me start over. Michelle Pfeiffer is currently married to a TV producer known for creating or co-creating several series. One series shares its name with a cartoon character voiced for over 2 years by a man whose last name is also the producer guy's first name. So last name, first name situation. What is the first name of the cartoon character's main love interest?
Okay. So I while you said that, I immediately went onto Wikipedia and looked up Michelle Pfeiffer's husband, who's currently David E. Kelly.
All right.
Okay. So creating current. Okay. Blah 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 blah. One series shares its name with a cartoon character voiced by over 2 years by a man whose last name is also the producer guy's. Okay. So. Okay, that's a mouthful. Okay, let me break this down. I'm trying to parse this. Married to known for creating one series shares its name with a cartoon character. Okay. No. Could be Allie. I don't even know what that is. Goliath. Let's see. Voiced for over 2 years by a man whose last name is also the producer's guy's. What is the first name of the cartoon character?
So do you think that means it only went for 2 seasons, or they changed voice characters after a couple?
I'm trying to figure out here. There's a lot to this. Co-create. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not saying it's out like, This is one of those questions where it's like, I'm not even sure what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
One series shares its name with a cartoon character voiced for over 2 years. I mean, what? I feel like I'm completely like on another planet here.
Yeah, it's an animated series, so that at least narrows it down a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a David E. Kelly animated series. I think it's just like, hey, like maybe there's a show called Doug. Like it just so happens though. Like that's how I'm reading it. So maybe I'm reading this wrong. I feel like I'm missing something on this.
One series. Okay, so he co-created several series. One series shares its name with a cartoon character voiced for over 2 years. So yeah, it is a show that he did not directly work on, but you're looking for the name of the series. Then one series shares its name with a cartoon character. So there's one of these names in these titles is the name of a cartoon character on a different show.
That famous cartoon character, L.A. Law.
Mm-hmm.
Am I like totally just wrong here? And I'm not like, oh man, this is not going to be.
I'm gonna maybe see if I can figure this one out, because I actually a name is sticking out to me.
Am I missing something here? Yeah, I'm clearly, unless it's Wonder Woman. No, because it's a man shares its name with a cartoon character voiced for over 2 years by a man whose last name.
You're not wrong yet.
Oh, yet. Thank you, Darth Bob. Not wrong yet. Wonderful. Okay. So it's somebody whose last name is David?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me think about a cartoon character whose last name is David.
No, the voice actor's last name.
The voice actor's name is David. This is insane. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so Goliath is a cartoon character. He's a cartoon character in Gargoyles. And he's voiced by, oh God, what is his name? Keith David, who's got friends on the other side because he's in Princess and the Frog. Or is it Keith David? Yeah, it's Keith David. Yeah. Okay, so
the witch doctor, Princess and the Frog.
Yes, that was the reference I was making. Yes, one series shares its name with the character. The producer goes, what is the first name of the cartoon character? What is her name? I'm going to scroll down and totally not recall this because I have not thought about Gargoyles in at least 5 years. She's a human. They kissed. That may have led to the show's cancellation.
We slept for 1,000 years.
They sure did. I mean, technically Demona, but I don't think that should count because Demona is not really what list of humans. Here we go. Residents in New York. Is it Eliza? or
All right,
Elisa.
is that your final answer, Eliza
I mean,
Maza?
I would also say it could be Demona because they had an on again, off again thing back in like 1,000 years before. But yes, I'm gonna say Elisa.
Then she ends up having a thing with Jonathan Frakes too. That was a little challenging.
Yes, that show was very trailblazing. Let's just put it that way.
All right. Well, Eliza is your final answer. 4 minutes 50
Yes.
seconds. Let's lock that in and see if it is. It is Eliza. You got it. Yeah, I was having trouble connecting that one too, and then I saw Goliath, and just suddenly all of that gargoyle.
Yeah,
imagery.
you know, the last name being his first name, and that's what clicked it for me. It's like, let me think of Davids. It's not Larry David. So what other Davids do I know? I'm like, there's Keith David. Wait. Thankfully, he has a very distinctive voice.
I'm a big fan of Keith David. Very distinctive voice. I want to point out that question had 91% correct, which is one of the lower-ish scores.
Good to know.
Overall. That one tripped up some people, it looks like. What's a special note on that question? Is that... or there's no... Just that Michelle Pfeiffer's married to David Kelly, Keith David is her voice actor, and the Gargoyles was the show. So you did figure out the right path.